everyone. Today, somebody slid into my DMs by the name of Christina, and she wanted me to surprise her sister Annie with a total curl transformation. She actually has no idea that we are on our way. I'm Barbara, I'm a curl coach. I've transformed over 20,000 heads of hair in 5 years, and today I'm putting my curl knowledge and skills to the test. I'll knock on her door, surprise her, talk curl concerns, rate her product stash, toss what's not working, and give her a full curl makeover. Let's go. Okay, we're here. I'm a little nervous. I was just practicing what I'm gonna say to her because this is like truly a surprise. Like, she has no idea who we even are, doesn't follow us, so it'll be interesting. Hi, I'm Barbara. I love your curly hair. Your sister nominated you to get your curly hair styled by me. I'm a curly hair coach. This is my camera crew. We make videos for like YouTube and stuff like that, and I wanted to do your curls today and teach you how to do them.
How cool! I have not. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to do.
I know. She was like, it's a surprise. I'm like, this girl thinks we're crazy, but it's great.
No, I love your curls.
Thank you. I love yours too.
For this, I'm telling you, she's like gonna love this.
I'm gonna love it. I wouldn't have even done my hair. Come in.
Yay! Come on.
I had no clue. I just started to think Mother's Day was coming up. But then when my little son wasn't getting ready, I was like, I don't know. So I thought maybe it was like a mommy and baby thing, and Christina just had a baby, so like we were gonna go somewhere together. So I wear my hair curly probably these days like twice a week. The rest of the time it's like slushed back into a bun because I have a baby or I'm working. I blow out my curls maybe once a month, I'll say. I'm 37, started coloring my hair when I was 35. Every like 6 to 8 months, I'll get some highlights in my hair. My 3 biggest curl concerns: this always goes flat up here, so I feel like I have a triangle head. Number 2, the wet, scrunchy hair look. I hate that. Number 3, I look like Elaine from Seinfeld, and like I blow up. So on the 0 to 10 scale, curl definition, I probably like it like a 7 or 8. Okay. I like volume. What do I do to refresh my curls is I just destroy my hair and do it again. Because I work in a kitchen, I'm active, so I feel like my hair retains all the smells. And I used to be able to refresh them like 10 years ago, and now I just have lost the technique. So I have to rewash and do the whole thing over again to get it to look good.
So let's take a look at your products. So let's pretend this is wash day. What would you choose?
Probably because I'm cheap and I don't use the expensive stuff. I use this Coconut Curls shampoo and conditioner.
Okay.
And then when I come out, I put my hair in one of those Turby wrap things to get some of the moisture out. And then I glop a bunch of this Strictly Curls curl defining. I threw out the thing I use the most, and it's Suave Curly Girl Mousse.
Oh, okay.
That I love, but I don't have my life together. I clap that on, put it back in the Turby thing, and then when it's like 75% dry, I add these free samples of plumping.
Okay.
Because the crown gets super flat. So I like put it in there, and then I get the diffuser and diffuse it, and then go over it with a fine like curling iron just at the crown normally.
Okay, let's first talk about what you're doing right. So love that you're doing what I always call the CGO method, basically is what you're doing. You're doing creams first, and then you're doing G's, which is gels and mousses.
Okay.
So you're doing that right already. The O stands for oil, which I recommend doing when your hair is dry, and that will basically like lock the whole wash day in and make your hair shiny. It will also get rid of the crunchiness, which we'll talk about. As far as products go, so OGX, which is the brand who makes this, is a fine brand. I would say that these would not be the best for you, especially the shampoo, and the reason being is the shampoo is extremely hydrating. So what we always think with curly hair is that curly hair needs like all this moisture and all this hydration, but a lot of times actually what it needs is a very, very thorough cleanse. Probably the worst thing that you're doing, maybe not the worst thing, maybe the second to worst thing you're doing in your routine is using a super moisturizing shampoo. I'll show you what we go in with, but it'll be like extremely cleansing. It like sounds counteractive, but the extremely cleansing shampoos actually get rid of frizz. And also, to get that like nice volume, you want to add what we call grit to your hair. Okay. So you do that by really clarifying your scalp, because it's like those excess oils and things that are left on your hair that are going to weigh it down. Okay. So you'll kind of see that difference. Okay. So I would say not the best shampoo for what we want. Conditioner, it's fine. I like that there's like coconut oil and honey in it. What maybe is not great for your hair is there's an ingredient called dimethicone in here, which is a silicone. Silicones are not necessarily bad for your hair, but if you're using moisturizing shampoos, they're bad for your hair because they are not able to rinse off. So they're weighing your hair down. They basically create like a coat of film around your hair. And I have this relic. This is a relic. This is like.
Oh yeah, I know.
How do you put this like?
When it's like done and like I think my hair looks really good, I'm like.
Okay.
I just like do it all over.
Yeah, and it just helps it stay.
Yeah, it helps it stay or like not like get little. Helps the frizz, honestly. I think.
Yeah, like it's not the worst thing. What's just like funny about it is that it
the
looks
bottle.
Like,
I look so old. Yeah,
it looks
I know.
like it's from the 1970s. But besides that, it's really not too bad. And like I can show you, I think, ways that you can use it that will help your hair better than you're currently using it. So we're not throwing this out. This, I think.
Could we throw?
Yeah.
That's bad. Okay.
This we don't like. And that's okay. That's okay. It's too heavy. So anything that like is a lot of times super moisturizing and like those heavy creams it's just gonna be too heavy for you.
Okay.
Because we want volume, because we want like the springiness, we want like sprays, lightweight things, things like that. So this we're tossing. So we are tossing all these guys. Bye. Sayonara.
All right.
For shampoo, I'm going to give you, this is my favorite shampoo in the entire world.
Okay.
And it has this thing that you use after the shampoo that is specifically great for root volume. Basically, this is the Dr. Group Scalp Revitalizing Solution. It's a hair thickening shampoo. So again, I'm glad I brought it because it's gonna really help. As you use it, it has like these beads in it and you will almost like feel that roughness come back into your hair as you're using it.
It's like an exfoliate?
Yeah, it's kind of like an exfoliator, and so it's a stronger cleanse than you're used to. And then this you use after it, and you just apply it to your scalp, and you can massage it in for like a minute. Okay. And this will just help with the volume. Okay. So this like is, you always do, and then this is optional. Shampoo twice. I know it like.
Oh, wash in one in like one shower? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will, again, help the roots. So then afterwards, this is Curl Keeper Rapid Hair Repair. So you do that as your conditioner. You can keep it in for like 5 minutes and then rinse it out. But this is going to help with your hair bounce. So this is gonna like make your hair more springy and elastic. So all of that together is what you're gonna go use.
All right, cool.
I'll be back. Yay!
Well, I was inspired to nominate my sister because right now she's just in a busy season of life. She's a new mom. She has a 7-month-old and she owns her own business. And we are always talking about like different tips and like tricks for our hair. And she's the one who always wears hair curls. So I felt that you would really be like a good fit to really come and help her. I think it'll just make her more excited to wear her hair curly. She is very confident. She wears her curls a lot and she wears them really well, but I think it'll just make it kind of fun again because I feel like she feels like she always does the same thing and maybe doesn't feel like they're always so fresh or full, so I feel like she'll just be excited. And I want her to walk away feeling like whether it's a morning where she has to rush and do her curls or whether she really has the time to, to go through her full like routine, that she kind of feels good either way.
I'm setting up her products. I have like a bunch of stuff that I think that we could use, but it's like, what do I go with, We're definitely doing the bounce curl brush. I think that this is going to change her life. Water bottle for obvious reasons. Now the question is do I do a gel or a mousse? I'm thinking mousse because she likes volume. So we're gonna, Rachel's saying yes to the mousse. So we're doing mousse. This is it. After you got out of the shower, did you put any type of towel to your hair or anything?
I didn't. I normally do. I normally put a turby thing on.
So that's definitely like lesson number 2. So lesson number 1 was about the shampoos. Lesson number 2, you want to make sure that your hair is sopping wet when you style it. So don't put the towel on, and I'm actually like wetting it down a little bit more. Okay. The more wet your hair is, the less frizz you're going to have. For your leave-in conditioner, I'm gonna use Color Wow Floetry. I love this, I have it in my hair today. It mimics your natural hair's oils. Okay. So it's not going to feel like there's anything in your hair. It's extremely lightweight, but it will help nourish and hydrate your hair so that your curl clumps are like juicier. Yep, and then I'm just gonna go like that much for your entire head of hair. And then anytime you apply any type of product besides shampoo, you rake it in from the bottom and then you work your way to the top. So like the majority of it should be on the bottom. That will also help you with like root way down. And then after you rake it in, you want to get a brush and brush it in. The reason why you want to brush your leave-in conditioner in is I'm sure you've styled your hair before where like you'll find like a random frizzy patch somewhere. So this just helps evenly distribute the product further. I'm going to section your hair. So kind of like as if you were straightening it. Okay. You can take any type of clip and I
For the
just took,
inspections.
yep, I am going to take a little bit of a foam. So I like foam for your hair type specifically because you really want the definition, but also some volume. So this is gonna be just like a good happy medium.
Okay.
And it'll act kind of the same way that like a gel would, but just not as heavy as a gel would.
Okay. Yeah, I love volume. That's like my biggest pet peeve is like flat.
This is the most magical brush in the entire world. It is literally called the Bounce Curl Volume Defining Brush.
Okay.
And basically your hair is going to go through these little ridges and it's going to separate your curls, which will add more volumes. So this is just going to really, really help define while giving you volume.
So you're just brushing it through. That's all
Brushing
you're
it
doing
through
again.
and then like making sure that it's going through those little ridges. Just scrunch that section. Then when the layer is done, it makes your life easier if you just take any type of clip to like gently push that section away.
Okay.
And I'm brushing your hair like up and away, so it's helping with the volume.
Okay.
So as I'm going up and away, you can see that it's like, it lifts her roots like this, and see the hair next to it that I did not do yet, it's more flattened to her head. So when you use the brush, every single time you do it, you wanna go up and away. And that gives that nice lift. So then I would take out those clips and then scrunch this section. What do you do for a living?
So I'm a personal chef. So I cook all day long over a hot stove.
What type of stuff do you like to cook?
I cook for individual clients throughout the week, and there are a lot of dietary restrictions. So I do gluten-free, vegan, things like that. But my favorite to cook would probably be Italian food because I'm Italian.
If you could give a piece of advice to anybody who wanted to start their own culinary business, what would it be?
Don't think too hard. Just get out and do it. If you're a good cook, stick with your dishes and offer that to people. You don't need to make things very difficult. People just don't cook. They just enjoy like a decent meal. It doesn't have to be anything super gourmet. As long as you've taken the time to do it and it's homemade, like that's what counts.
All the products are in your hair. Yeah, flip upside down. So this is what you would like do to yourself is like you just cup your hair.
Okay.
And then you pulse it. So you like scrunch up and then pulse it. Exactly. The way that you are going to diffuse, and this is what you would do if you were by yourself.
Okay.
You're gonna put it on medium heat.
Okay.
You're gonna do what's called cup diffusing, and you're gonna hold it in place, not moving it for 45 seconds, and then go to the next one. So we're gonna do 45 seconds all the way around 2 times. It looks so springy. Oh, I'm so excited. So I just did the 45-second thing. Then I'm going to turn it on high heat and then hover diffuse your roots. Once back here is dry, you're gonna kind of like bring your head to the side and then I'm gonna blow right here. Taking a little bit more mousse.
Okay.
This will just help it hold for longer days.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm just kind of scrunching this into the ends. So you can kind of feel like on your ends a little bit that it's like a little bit crunchy. So I'm gonna show you how in this scenario or any scenario you can get rid of that crunchy feeling of your hair. You're gonna flip back over where you were. Then you are going to take a little bit of a hair oil. So you're taking a teeny tiny bit of a hair oil, like literally a dabble. You literally just scrunch your hair. You can kind of like fluff it and it will remove that crunchiness but still keep like the hold from the product. So then you can flip back over. So we're gonna go to the bathroom for like the grand reveal. So close your eyes. I'm gonna spin you.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a few steps towards the mirror. 3, 2, 1, open.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yay!
You did an amazing job. I honestly was like, this is not gonna look good because I'm so nervous that you blow dry it. It looks amazing. It feels so nice. I love it. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't like the crunch. Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh, I
it looks
love
really
it.
pretty and defined.
It looks like you curled it. Like you went over it with a curler.
And I like how it looks like it's like floating off her head because it's so full, you know?
Oh, thank you so much, Barbara. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're so
I'm like
welcome.
so shocked by it.
Yay,
You did an amazing job.
Good. So glad you love it.
So good.
Those girls were so nice. It truly couldn't have been any better. I was nervous because I didn't even know what Annie's hair looked like, so I just brought a bunch of products and hoped that one of them would work. But I think her routine was kind of perfect for her. And overall, I think that it looked great. Honestly, it was exactly what she wanted. She had the volume. Her hair looked healthier and juicier. I'm really excited to see how she just continues to use this routine throughout the rest of her life. And if you guys want to see more content like this, please let me know. We're trying out some new things, so I want to do what you want to see. Let me know.